Hi everyone, I'm Anne-Marie from brambleberry.com and soapqueen.com. And today I'm going to be crafting with my friend Courtney.
Hello.
And we are going to be making a fine grain sea salt scrub. And Courtney hasn't made this scrub before.
I have no idea what we're making. No one would tell me anything.
No, it was top secret.
I'm so excited though.
So what we're going to do is I'm just going to talk you through all the ingredients and then we're going to actually craft on camera.
Yes.
Hashtag go team.
Yay.
So let's talk about the ingredients first.
Okay.
In this scrub, we're using 16 ounces of fine grain dead sea salt. And if you look in your little bowl, you'll see that this grain is, maybe don't eat it. This grain is fine enough for your body, but probably a little bit coarse for your face. So I would just use this on your body, and it's super exfoliating. So whenever we exfoliate, we're taking off that layer of dead skin that's kind of icky, helps moisturize your skin better when your moisturizer is able to actually penetrate, good for self-tanning, that kind of stuff.
Good.
We're also going to be using poppy seeds, and this is for a little bit of gentle scrub. See how round they are? That makes them really gentle.
I'm spilling.
That's okay. And they're really good for also providing a little bit of difference of color in here, as opposed to just doing a plain scrub. This is orange peel powder. Smell
Does
it.
it smell?
Do you smell it?
It kind of does. Citrusy.
Smells delicious.
Can I touch it? I'm gonna touch it.
So this is extra fine grained. So like for
Really
example,
fine.
so if you just wanted to use this in a facial scrub, this alone, you can mix this with lotion and just use that to help exfoliate your face, because this is a really great fine grain. And in here it provides some color, provides some smell. And then we're going to be using avocado oil. And avocado, avocado oil is a lightweight oil. It's excellent for conditioning the skin and
doesn't smell.
no smell.
You probably knew that though.
Well, it's natural for me to smell everything though.
I know.
So you're good.
It's hard not to.
Leaving your skin supple and smooth. We're also going to be using potassium cocoate. And potassium cocoate is a really fancy way to say liquid soap made with coconut oil. It's basically a surfactant, so it's potassium hydroxide mixed with coconut oil and water to make bubbles up, And it's basically like a really cool liquid soap base. And in here, with a very fancy name. And in here, it helps to, first of all, give a little bit of cleansing action. It also helps for this to rinse off very cleanly in the shower. Because I don't know if you've ever been in the shower and you're using a sugar scrub or a salt scrub and it only had oil.
That's one thing I hate about scrubs. It's like I just feel so oily afterwards.
Or your shower is so oily, you're like, ooh, I could slip.
Dangerous.
Exactly. And so the potassium cocoate helps with that.
Awesome.
That said, of course, use caution when exiting the tub after using a scrub.
Okay, disclaimer.
Disclaimer. This is orange 10X. And so what that means is it's actually orange 10 folds. Smell this.
Wow.
Wowzers, right?
Yeah.
It's been redistilled 10 times to make sure it smells really strong and lasts in cold process soap, and in the scrub we're using it for smell and because it also colors the scrub a little bit of an orange color, so it's really pretty
and natural. So that would be a natural colorant, right?
That is a natural colorant. And then the one thing we're going to add that makes this not natural is Optiphen. So this is a synthetic preservative.
But you have to have that, right?
Sort of. It's optional, but I like to include it in all of my scrubs because A, you never know how someone's going to use the product you give them, and B, usually this stuff is kept in the shower, right? Like you're literally opening this up in the shower, sticking your wet hand in there, scrubbing, and then sticking in some very moist environment. That is like a recipe for mold spores to grow. And better be safe than sorry.
This is one of the better preservatives though.
Absolutely, yes. It's got the ingredients right on there, and it's a paraben-free, formaldehyde-free preservative. There's, like everything, no smell, and you're using it. You're using it at less than 1% in the total scrub.
Actually, it kind of smells floral.
You think?
A little bit.
I'm not getting that. Just saying. But that's great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix our dry ingredients together and into this bowl. So I've got 16 ounces of the fine grain dead sea salt from brambleberry.com. And then we're going to take your tablespoon over here. You're going to do 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds right into here. And 2 tablespoons of this orange peel powder. So pretty. And a note about this orange peel powder, you know, sometimes it's really tempting to be like, well, I have orange peels. I could probably just dry them at home and just grind them up myself. This orange peel powder has been specially irradiated to make sure it doesn't grow anything. So that's something to keep in mind. So now go ahead and just mix up. Can you smell the orange peel?
It smells good though.
Smells so good, right? And it looks really pretty. And now that we've got this all mixed in, we're gonna kind of put our bowls to the side. I'm gonna grab our glass containers, and the reason I like to use glass is because orange essential oil is so strong, it can eat through plastic. Like, for real.
Right.
It's all natural, but it can totally eat through plastic. So, turn on your scale, it's just right over there. You have your own scale. Yeah, when I craft with friends, I do it upright.
Hook me up. Okay.
There you go, tare, and that makes it scale out to 0. There you go. And we're gonna do 0.5 ounces of avocado oil, which is about ½ an ounce, and we're doing by weight.
Right on the money.
Right on, you are amazing, obviously. 0.5 ounces of our very shaken up potassium cocoate.
Sorry.
Tare.
Okay.
And perfect.
0.7. What's gonna happen?
Oh, you know, a little bit too much of it's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
It's fine. It's a little bit of you just basically put a little bit of extra liquid soap in.
Kind of how I like it, right?
Yeah,
I like
you
my scrubs
exactly.
with a little bit of extra soap.
Totally. So now tare again.
Okay.
Now you can either try really hard to pour down the size of these, but I find these larger bottles really hard to pour from. So I grabbed little droppers for us, and what we're going to go with is 0.3 ounces of.
Look at that color.
Isn't that amazing? It's so pretty, and it smells incredible. Just light and effervescent and orange. That's really
0.3,
good.
right?
0.3. There we go.
With these droppers. I should have done the other ones with the droppers.
It's all good. And then the final thing is the Optiphen, which is our synthetic preservative. And we are gonna do 5 milliliters of this. And so again, this is like an oil soluble product, but we really wanna have a preservative in there to inhibit any sort of mold and bacteria growth from this being used in the shower in a wet and damp environment.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Absolutely.
You get sick from mold.
You totally can, but it is an optional step if you're a real purist and you really want to make sure that all your stuff only is 100% natural.
And you could use it right away, not keep it in the shower.
Or put it in the refrigerator in between uses. So now just go ahead and stir this up, and let's move this guy, and this is so simple. So stir it up, make sure it's nicely and evenly mixed. And you notice it's kind of emulsifying, isn't that cool? That is the soap that's really helping that to emulsify. Go ahead and just pour the whole thing in, get all of it out, just scrape it out, and then stir. And if you wanted to stir this with clean hands, obviously you could, but I really find that this scrubbiness of the dead sea salt, the fine grained dead sea salt, takes off the first layer of your nail polish. So not so great. So if you're ever going to be stirring, always for both for sanitary reasons and for the sake of your nail polish, wear gloves.
Or just plan your manicures around your crafting, right?
Well, yeah, doesn't everybody do that?
Of course.
Yeah. And now that this is fully mixed in, it's time to put these in bale jars.
This looks so pretty.
And doesn't it like the most amazing smell ever?
It smells so good in here.
I kind of want to eat. I kind of want to bake now. Like,
Ooh,
I want to go
what are we doing
bake.
next?
Right? We're going to make chocolate chip cookies, duh. Then these are bale jars from brambleberry.com.
These are cute.
They're so cute. And see they've got little tiny seal there, and you just close them up. You put this little guy on top, you pull it down, and it's pretty hard to seal and unseal, and it's designed that way. We're hoping that these don't leak in transit and they stay really nice and solid. So then you just fill this up, and then you fill up all your bale jars, and you are good to use this or give it away. And
these would make great presents.
Such great presents. And you saw how easy that was to make. It didn't take more than a couple of minutes. Exactly. So there we go.
Cute.
Cute. Cheers.
I love it. Cheers.
Fine grained dead sea salt scrub, over and out. Until next time, guys, happy soaping.